All right, everybody. Welcome back to the PRPL Podcast. This is your host, Austin Izard. Hope you're doing all right out there. Hope your bracket is not busted yet. I guess it'll be Sunday when you're listening to this, but for us, it is Thursday, March 19th, and it is the kickoff day of March Madness, or the big kickoff day outside of the first four. So nothing big yet, aside from a Wisconsin shitting of the bed, which I love as a Kentucky fan, considering what they did to our 38-0 team back in the day. But I'll welcome the team into the booth right now. Griffin, Mike, Fletcher, my co-host. How you doing, fellas? How you feeling? What are your brackets looking like? You got one out, or you sitting the sidelines this year?
Mine is kicked right in the dick because Wisconsin lost.
Did you have them going far, though?
I really don't think I did, to be honest with you.
Right.
I don't think I had them that far.
Duke would have been the big one.
Who knows? Yeah, Duke would have.
Duke would have been a killer.
Absolutely.
Well, how you doing, Pops? You ain't asking for the world.
I'm not asking for the world. No, I'm not. Guys, I didn't even fill out a bracket this year. I've just been betting. Now that I'm home, I'm able to watch all the games. I've been betting like crazy. I've been betting, small bets here. A suggestion to anyone that doesn't gamble that would like to bet these games, in-game bets are the way to go. Kind of, you see a pattern. It really helps to, if you know anything about basketball, to kind of get a feel. So might want to try that one, see if that helps you out. You'll probably lose more money. Another Mike, fantastic suggestion, right?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm riding with this cat, guys. I'll be honest. So be careful. This was always a great day in school. I just remember, like in high school, we had iPads, of course, and you'd see everyone's screen. Everyone would be watching these games. You got four going at a time.
Dudes are having a great time at Link Belt. It's the talk of the office, and one of my bosses has a TV in her office, so everyone's like hanging in there, like, "Oh my gosh, what's going on?" And it's kind of funny.
You hear cheering down the hallway.
Oh yeah, and people got loud today, like, "Whoa!" When Holy Cross won, people were just losing it. So interesting, man. Well, how about this?
I think it was High Point, Griffin.
High Point. I was supposed to say Holy Cross. Look at that. That shows you how involved I am.
Same colors.
Dad, what about talking about not being of this era? What's the topic of today's podcast?
This. I think Austin's actually come up with a home run. I love this one, Austin. He has come up with our top 5 80s movies. So that's from 1980 to 1989. So it's just a oh my God, such a vast spectrum.
Those would be the 80s. You're right, Mike.
There it is. But guys, this one. I can't tell you. You're going to find out as I do mine. 1986 must have been a huge year for me because I loved movies in 1986. Of the 5, 3 of them are from 1986. So
wow.
Well, just going through this and trying to create my own list, it's pretty outstanding, or astounding is the correct word, how many 80s movies I have seen, and I'm sure, all of us have seen, just because, it is a pretty iconic era, especially like the kind of coming to age tale, the John Hughes high school movies, very indicative of that era. But man, it was really wild to see how many. It might not be a stretch that might be the I guess the decade that I've seen the most movies from. That would not be a stretch of the imagination by any means. Before we get into it, just briefly here, you got anything else to recommend to the crowd back home? Mike, you been listening or watching anything? Griff, I'd say listening's probably more, and you're into things.
Guys, I have been watching everything. I'm watching the Memory of a Killer with Patrick Dempsey. I've been watching the series Dark Winds. If you haven't seen that, that's really good. Look at him. He said, "Do you have any suggestion?" Then he kicks me in the nuts.
No, I'm laughing about something else. You're good.
Oh, and Dark Winds. It's a real good one. And I am watching The Man in the Castle. For those out there watching it, please send us a message. Tell me what the hell I'm watching. It is really good. It's about the premise of this is Germany, Japan win the war, and they now own America, United States. So they've broken it in half. So you have Japan on one side of the country, you have Germany, and they keep going back and forth and showing what could have happened, would have happened. It's really wild, guys.
Sounds like the video game Wolfenstein. I don't know if they made it into a show or something.
Austin, it may be. If that's so, please let me know, because I would love to know. They go into like an alternate universe or something where you see that the U.S. actually won. It's just really wild, guys. But those are the three that I would suggest right now. But I'm watching tons more, obviously.
I myself, Austin, I actually no shows right now. I did watch Sinister with Amy like 2 nights ago.
Oh wow! Had you seen it before?
Bro, we saw it together like 15 years ago, probably in my old room on that TV. Yeah, we watched it together. So watch that with her. That was fun.
The Bagul, right?
Bagul, exactly.
Oof.
Yeah, I was calling it the damn Babadook until they said it. I was
don't
like,
like that
God.
one as much.
No, but also I watched The Hot Chick last night for the first time ever with Rob Schneider. It was pretty freaking funny. I won't lie. It cracked me up. Of course, I looked it up today, and Rob Schneider got Worst Actor of the Decade for his performance in that movie, but it cracked me up like crazy. Musically, Brent Faiyaz dropped a record called Icon. Shout out my boy Zach Fowler. He gave me the rec, and it is rocking. That thing's smoking. Been listening to that. And also been playing some John Waite. Dad and I almost went to a concert of that fella's, and turns out my dad's busy, so we can't do it. But
real busy.
Getting in the 80s spirit. He's the guy who sings "We Always Wish for Money." You know that one, Us? We always wish for fame.
I think, but it's not it's not one that I would think of like indicative of the 80s by any means. But I think I know the song you're talking about.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's that one.
Okay.
But
okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
we're gonna get a copyright strike on that.
That's what I mean. They won't know. But the two that I would recommend, or maybe not two that I would recommend, but one definitely would recommend. Project Hail Mary put out a little short about that one. Ryan Gosling, I'm seeing mass acclaim for it as well. This one might actually end up getting nominated. I didn't know if it would.
Is this a Marty McFly part 2?
What do you mean?
It's old Marty Supreme, man. It pulled the Sean Penn and I Am Sam. Went home empty-handed.
Yeah, they did. They did go empty-handed. That was. Look
at my dad.
The only one that's a surprise, and I still firmly believe that Timothée Chalamet deserved the Oscar for Best Actor. Truthfully, I think there were 4 better performances in Sinners than Michael B. Jordan. Happy for the guy. He's a very deserving individual. I don't think that performance deserved it. But shit happens. That's how it goes. And typically what we see from these things is they give it to the wrong fucking person, right? It happens time and time again. So when Timmy gets it, I think it's an inevitable thing. It's a shame it didn't happen on this one, but especially on a night where they did go empty-handed. They didn't give him anything else. It could have, that was one. It was a good enough movie, I think, to at least get one, but whatever. But yeah, I think Project Hail Mary, awesome movie. Go see it in theaters. Saw it on the I guess it's the fake IMAX screen here. We don't have technically a real one. They claim it's IMAX, but I don't think it's the regulation size. But big ass screen, full theater, which is always nice these days to have a crowd in there with you. Goddamn, Dana had the smoke alarm go off, so my siren went off on my phone in the middle of the movie. I had to turn off. That's the only notification that would possibly come through, because if my house is fucking burning down, I want to know, right? But had to kick that one real quick. Distracted me for a couple minutes because I was like, Dana, answer the phone or answer the text. The house is not on fire, right? I don't have to get out of here. But, no, good movie. And we also, Dana and I went and saw Hoppers on, I guess, 2 Fridays ago, kind of for her birthday in a way. And Pixar movie, I don't think a Pixar classic, but a really fun one. Kind of has an Avatar-esque premise to it. The animation's always great and nice, cute, funny, silly, lighthearted, good stuff. But a nice, strong, sentimental, and meaningful message as well, which those things typically do. But, guys, without further ado, let's kick off into this thing. We're going to break into our top 5 80s movies. To just give you the rules of this. This is not a draft. We can repeat. No serpentine this time around. We'll just we'll go front to back, and do our 5, and then we'll leave some time for some honorable mentions because I'm sure there will be many. There will be many. So why don't we send it to Mike first, since he was the only one actually here during the 80s. We'll give him his first pick here.
His number 1 movie.
No, it's number 5. We're starting 5 and going down.
Oh!
Okay. Yeah, we need to count down. We're not starting at the top.
Oh, that freaks me out. Oh, no.
Do you write shit down, asshat?
I gotta reconsider some stuff. What you got, Dad?
Boys, I love Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood was big in the 80s, guys. He had a lot of silly movies that we know of, Every Which Way But Loose, all those kind of movies. But I went number 5, Heartbreak Ridge from 1986, starring Clint Eastwood. That's all you need to know. We had Mario Van Peebles was in it. You just need to know Gunnery Sergeant Thomas Highway was Clint Eastwood. If you've never seen this one, guys, I went with my stepdad to go see this one. He's a Marine and he absolutely loved it. He was a little stunned. I'll tell you this, Clint Eastwood double tapped in the movie. And that was like
the old Zombieland's rule.
It was like a huge no-no. That was not something you did. And I just remember his reaction, and he told me later on, because I said, "What happened? Something bite you in your seat, or what happened?" And he said, "That was that. You don't do that." So, but that is definitely one of my. There's some great scenes. There's some great lines from the movie. Have either of you boys seen this one?
Well, we're 1 for 1 on the Austin hasn't seen your pick list.
Okay, Griffin, have you seen Heartbreak Ridge?
I have not.
Boys, you've got to put it on your list. It's fantastic.
All right, Griff. Let's see if he's got his notes in order.
So this one's going to be. I just made this call. I'm going to say it. The Great Outdoors with John Candy, Dan Aykroyd. That's one we grew up watching. Were you part of that too, Austin? Did you watch that movie?
I was not part of that. I am familiar with the movie and really like the movie. However, it's not one that I don't think my association with that movie is with you all.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's one that we had on DVD growing up, and we just loved it, man. It's just fun, good old family fun, kind of caperesque. They all, as a big family, go to this cabin and get into hijinks, do all the silly things. The adolescent boy meets a girl in the new town. There's jet ski and all kinds of silly stuff. There's a bear, scary ghost stories. I mean, it's just good family fun. And any movie with John Candy, man, it's a knockout. So
yeah, I was going to say the bear is one of the big things in it for sure.
Mm-hmm. Chris, was that one 1988, by the way?
1988. Doesn't rate well. Pretty rough go on Rotten Tomatoes there, but I think it's a lot better than that.
It's my number 5.
Just kind of the stickler, the businessman. That's his whole kind of his deal and his spiel, right?
Yeah. He's the one who's got the money. So John Candy, who's a little less well off, he doesn't particularly care for him too much. I think he's the brother-in-law. Is that what the relationship is, Dad? Do you remember?
That is correct, Griffin.
That's what
he was like. He was
business deal for you. He talks like that.
Yeah,
the whole thing.
He was the financial guy on Wall Street, Griffin.
Yeah, but of course, under the surface, things aren't as pristine as they appear. So you get some heartfelt, good old family.
They're a 96er or what was it, Griffin?
Oh yeah, like the old.
Steak?
Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah, and you got to eat all that gristle. And he's like, what? And then they got some raccoons that say funny shit. It's funny, man. Yeah, it's good.
Well, it's really good, too, because it kind of gives you, and I don't know how much you guys have ever done, like lake trip wise. it really hits a lot of those things too. Just kind of being in a cabin. It would be nice if we would have experienced that before, because there is always like some bit of just like jackassery that goes on, or kind of internal feud maybe in those kind of moments when you're in a cabin together, but it always comes out good on the end, I would say. But yeah, that's a good pick starting at 5 here. And
Yes, sir.
our, I guess, first movie with John Hughes involved on this list. So I'm
There you
sure
go.
we're going to see some more.
What you got, Austin?
What does Austin got? And I got a pretty good one here, and pretty happy with it as a 5th pick. One thing I will say as I go through all of these, before getting into them, I guess, all of these movies are 5-star movies on my board. So feel
very nice.
very strong with what I have. My first of which here is Ferris Bueller's Day Off. If you know me and you see my hat here, I am someone who loves Chicago, loves the Cubs, loves the city, and this movie is very much an ode to the city of Chicago. I don't know a movie that highlights Chicago better than this. You get the museum, the art museum, you get to go to the Cubs, they go to a nice restaurant in town. All that stuff is great. There's a parade in the middle of the city. You get to see the stock market there, or the, whatever it is there. I guess they're Wall Street of sorts. But it's just a phenomenal movie. John Hughes, great characters. It's just iconic. That first scene, you see him walking through his, I guess, his house, playing sick. Jennifer Grey, Charlie Sheen's in it. Just top notch. And our lady Edie McClurg, from, that's in all those little kind of John Hughes movies, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, the receptionist. She's the assistant principal in this one. So all around, just a great movie. And like I said, with how much I love the city of Chicago, this one is a hard one not to love, seeing him drive around. Mike, I'm sure you have some love for this one, seeing that Ferrari. You're the car guy, right?
Absolutely. That was again, that's probably one of my favorite parts, to see that Ferrari and to see him drive the Ferrari to school with his girlfriend, and he's just got a
kiss for daddy, and they just make out in front of the principal.
Scene. Yes.
And Cameron's wearing a fucking Detroit Flyers jersey throughout the whole thing. God, Cameron's great too. Man, it really is. It's such a feel-good movie. It's one of my earliest, I'd say, movie memories in a way, one that just kind of imprinted on me. The parade scene is awesome. Both the songs, the Dankeschön, and then you shake it, oh baby, now shake it, and everyone's twist and shout. Yeah, that one just absolutely rocks. And Jennifer Grey the whole time too. She might be my 80s crush, so always good to get her involved. Sending back Mike's way.
Oh, excellent. Austin,
Here's another one we don't know, G.
how about Field of Dreams?
Oh, dude! Look at him! Stung him!
1989, Kevin Costner, Amy Magdalene. Some guy, I don't even know if y'all will know this guy's name. How about James Earl Jones?
Oh, shut the fuck up. You're talking about goddamn Darth Vader? Get out of here.
Yes, sir. If you build it, he will come. I mean, Shoeless Joe Jackson. Guys, this one,
you guys know this one? James Earl Jones.
I was being funny.
That's a good joke.
But
well done.
guys, I'm going to say this. This movie means the world to me. Baseball brings you close to, friends, family. And this one, when we went through, is it Iowa, Griffin? When we drove through Iowa on the way back years ago, when we went out west, we saw a sign said Field of Dreams. I regret not stopping, whatever it costs to be able to walk on that field. I think it would have been worth it. But the movie, it's just got a great story where Ray goes, if you build it, he will come. Everybody thinks that Shoeless Joe Jackson, that's what it's about. It's not. It's about Ray making up with his father. And it's the I'm trying to think of a word that's not rude, but it's such an uncomfortable line when Kevin Costner says to his dad, "Dad, do you want to play catch?" It's just so awkward, but it gets you right in the heart.
Can't take it. We watched it together a few months ago, Dad, on the couch. It was great.
Yeah,
it's an amazing movie.
It makes me. I love the movie. I mean, you guys have seen this movie? I hope.
Yes, and we got Amy Madigan in it, who actually just won an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress, her first ever. So good for her.
She's fantastic in this one.
I love.
She's a little fireball in this one. And James Earl Jones, when Kevin Costner goes to his apartment to get him. He's Terrence, and he goes in and he acts like he's got a gun, and he's got it in his shirt, and he goes, "That's your finger." It's just so cute. And then they go to Fenway Park, and I'm a huge Red Sox fan, guys, and to see them sitting up there. I mean, that was when I went to Boston. That was one of the things that I wanted to do, was see if I could see where those seats were. So. Yeah. Love this one, guys.
I guess James Earl Jones must be a baseball guy because, he's got this, and then he's in The Sandlot, of course, as well.
He was also, Austin, in a movie called Bingo Long and the Traveling All-Stars and Motor Kings, where he was...
what a long
thing. My dad just made that up.
Bingo Long and the Traveling All-Stars and Motor Kings.
Must have been a dream he had.
No, guys, this is one about the
Field of Dreams.
This is one about the Negro Leagues, and it's I'm telling you guys, if you haven't seen that one, to see James Earl Jones as a young man, and I'm telling you, this guy was stacked, man. And he's the home run champion. He was the Black Babe Ruth, and he's absolutely wonderful. And the cast has Billy, help me, Billy. Oh gosh, from Star Wars. Gosh, my brain's so bad. Everybody out there that's my age is going, "It's Billy so-and-so." But he was in there as well. And I mean, it's a star-studded cast, by the way.
The Bingo Long, it's the last fucking movie you can find in his catalog.
Bingo Long and the Traveling All-Stars and Motor Kings.
Well, so you got Billy D.
He's got
Williams.
Richard Pryor.
Billy D. Williams.
Yeah,
Thank you, Austin.
Carlo.
Thank you, Austin. That was going to bother me all night.
Funny.
Lando Calrissian.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
Staying on the baseball topic, the whole going back to Ferris Bueller, the swing batter, swing batter. He can it again. I love doing
that is so cute.
Yeah, great stuff.
Y'all won another really great movie.
Yes, we do.
Predator, 1987. Man, I remember, even though we came into it a bit late, Arnold Schwarzenegger, I mean, action supremacy, right? I mean, the dude just had it. I mean, I love a lot of Arnold Schwarzenegger movies.
The 80s has to be his decade for his best decade.
Terminator, Dad, was Terminator in the 90s or was that 80s?
80s.
It was 80s, damn. Yeah, well, I picked Predator.
It was 1984, Griffin, Terminator.
You're kidding. It was 84?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
I mean, it probably stretched into the 90s.
I didn't realize that. Well, I guess the second one is
Griffin, what's the best line from The Predator?
Judgment Day's still in 80s, I think.
Oh, God. What is that damn line from The Predator, Dad? It's one you've said a million times.
I'm going to get me some. I'm going to get me some. I'm going to get me some.
Hey, man. Billy, I just remember... I mean, it's an intense movie.
We just saw T-1000 in fucking...
yeah, exactly.
In Wayne's World.
I mean, it's just...
Bill Dukes is in this one, guys. Apollo Creed's in that one.
Yeah.
It's just testosterone on steroids.
What's the dude, Dad? What's the guy who cuts his chest open?
That's Billy.
He just gears up for it, man. I mean,
you know what he says?
The coolest thing.
You know what he says, Griffin?
What?
We're all gonna die.
We're all gonna die. Hey, man, but I grew up too. Alien
awesome
versus
pick.
Predator versus Alien or Alien versus Predator, whatever it was from like 2004. I remember being really into that movie, and I always was rooting for the Predator. So especially with that, like being kind of the basis I was going from, I just loved the movie. I thought it was awesome. Action packed. That's when you and I watched, Dad. So got to give Schwarzenegger, his roses.
I'm glad it was. I think Rambo was in the '80s too, wasn't it?
It was.
Sure, it was.
Yeah, so he was just all
Sylvester,
over the place.
man.
And yeah, he was just doing it. So no, that's Sylvester.
Yes,
sorry.
I was to say that's Stallone.
Yeah.
Austin,
Well,
they
Rocky was in the
competed
80s
against
too.
each other.
Yeah, they were kind of.
You know, if one had a 20-inch blade, the next one had to have a 22-inch blade.
Yeah, I mean, shit, that looks like Nancy from Stranger Things right there with that shotgun, that image that we got right up there.
Yeah, that's basically a Gatling gun.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Almost looks like
That's
Rocky.
Jesse Ventura.
Well,
Look at that.
my pick here, guys. The Goonies, 1985.
Oh,
if you haven't,
Goonies.
number 2 or 4 for the game.
if you haven't seen our full length episode, I think it was the second one we did because we had the Phoenician Scheme, and I think we went to the Goonies right after that.
It was early.
We
for
needed
The
a heavy
Goonies
hitter,
was-
so
Fabulous.
our format wasn't necessarily what it is today, but the Goonies, just an unbelievable movie. Another one of those ones that I just imprinted on from an early age. Sean Astin, I don't know if it was his first acting role. It might have been. Josh Brolin, it was his first acting role. So also what a lot of those people have gone on to do and the careers that they continue to have. Sean Astin, honestly, might be one of my favorite actors ever. I mean, the shit that he's done, Rudy, of course, Samwise Gamgee, great. I actually really loved his role in Stranger Things as well. But Sean Astin kicks ass. Bob the Brain. Goonies is top notch. Chunk. I mean, Sloth. It's iconic. Ke Kwan, who went away forever but came back in a big way, won himself an Oscar. Absolutely.
Everything.
great.
What is it? Everything all at once.
Everything Everywhere All at Once. People give that movie some grief these days now. I don't know. People just like to look back and shit on stuff, I think is kind of what it is. I really enjoy that one. I really enjoy his role. He's probably my favorite role in that one. But just an awesome movie, indicative of the 80s entirely. And especially when you're a kid seeing that movie, it really resonates with you. It's a really powerful one that sticks, holds the
Goonies is hard to beat. I mean, that is hands down one of the best movies of the 80s. I mean, that's in top 10 list. That's got to be. I mean, the Goonies, look no further, man.
No question.
Phenomenal movie.
Top notch. So that's my 4, baby.
There we go.
Excellent, Austin.
Number 3.
There can only be one.
Oh,
How about Highlander from
Whoa!
1986?
Really?
wow,
Guys, does it get any better than Christopher Lambert, Sean Connery,
wow,
and Clancy Brown?
Clancy.
I mean, guys, this one, what more could a guy, what could a teenager want more than this? In that you've got these immortals that, ever so often they have a gathering where they then cut each other's heads off. Does it get any better than that, man? And I mean, you got Sean Connery, the peacock. I mean, he's just, man, he's peacock. Speaking of peacock, he's peacocking the whole time he's on screen. He's just awesome. And Christopher Lambert, I mean, I love the story. If Austin's father was here, I mean, we went to every single one of them, boys. I mean, we went to the last one, and we were the only 2 people in the theater.
Well, did you mention that Austin's middle name?
I was gonna let him jump right in there and say that.
Well, I'll be honest, guys. I thought there was no shot in hell this one was coming up. So I was ready to at least spout that fact and give it some kind of give it some roses.
I
there,
didn't expect him to say that either.
I mean,
that's
at
awesome.
3, that's some high praise there.
I mean, guys, I love the movie. Like I said, I went with Austin's dad to see like Highlander 5. I'm not gonna lie. We're the only 2 in the theater, and I had a tear in my eye. I was just. I didn't
even say it. My middle name is Connor, after Connor McLeod, the Highlander.
Is that
the Clan McClouds?
Is the first one with Queen's "Who Wants to Live Forever"?
I was gonna say, Griffin, you beat me to the punch, but I mean, Queen is the soundtrack.
That's
Queen.
crazy.
I was singing that the other day. That song.
And I'm telling you guys, if you've never heard this, you find out why Queen is one of the greatest rock bands ever, because it's absolutely phenomenal. The music, you're so pumped up when they do that scene where Clancy Brown is driving around in that car. Boom. I am like out of my mind. I'm just so excited about it. Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, it's so good, guys.
And Mr. Krabs, right?
Yeah, he's Mr. Krabs.
That's great.
He's Mr. Krabs.
He's
Number 3,
guy.
Highlander.
He's a big
1986. Cat. Again, that's my second one from 1986.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off was 86. It's a good year. Good year. Goonies was 85. Griff, what's your 3, baby?
Yeah. Let's call on Mr. Miyagi. Wax on, wax off.
Pick up your jacket.
Ralph Macchio. We are going Karate Kid, baby.
Wow.
Karate Kid. I feel like that's one. If you're growing up, if you're a boy growing up, you got to watch the Karate Kid, right? I mean, does it get too much better than that? I think it's just, it's a tale of a kid who started at the bottom and rose up through hard work.
Started at the bottom, now we're here.
That's what he did, man. And I think that you just get this amazing story with Mr. Miyagi instructing him and believing in him. You have the bonsai trees, and that, of course, like the big controversy is that the winning move he does where he kicks the guy in the face would have disqualified him. Of course, that's the big deal or whatever.
That's what the pussies say.
In the moment, it's awesome.
But
it's
Griffin,
like,
think about it. It was so good. I mean, what was that from, Austin?
Is that 84?
84.
I was going to say, I think it's 1984 that we came up with on Netflix. We came up with Cobra Kai with Johnny.
Yeah.
And you find out just how cool Johnny really, really is. It's a story that's, it was one of the top shows on Netflix. People love the Karate Kid.
Ralph Macchio's another guy who really thrived in the 80s. And until Cobra Kai, I don't know if he was doing shit. Which
he hadn't done much, Austin.
I guess he probably didn't have to, but
probably not. But I'm going to tell you this: that he was
it for Johnny.
He was in another great. He's been in a couple great movies, and I'll talk about those that are not on my list.
William Zabka, he was like the stereotypical '80s villain, right, Dad?
Yes, he was.
He was all over.
Good-looking kid. You
kind of looks
you
like
love to
Larry
hate
Bird now.
Bird.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I kind of forget that I'm just like on my browser right now too. I guess that's kind of nice.
Oh yeah,
give them some animation, something to look at.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's working.
Not bad. Not
working.
Bad. So it's already back to me again. Wow.
Yes, sir.
So let's go in. This is another one that we have a full-length episode for, and a new addition to my 80s catalog, one that I'm kind of ashamed I hadn't seen it until this point. I'm going with Dead Poets Society as my number 3. This movie just really knocked my socks off, man. The message, the meaning, it was powerful as hell. And that's what, when stuff starts to elevate above just a fun, enjoyable watch, which it is still, that's when it breaks into that upper echelon. And man, this one was top notch. Once again, some of the guys, what Ethan Hawke has gone on to do, that's crazy. This is his first, I guess actually he was in a movie before this, but this is definitely his biggest movie that kind of broke him out as a star. Robin Williams, of course, rest in peace. Got to see him as a serious actor here. Did he win an award for this one? I can't remember if he did or not, but anyways, this one just absolutely kicks ass. Another one that's a coming-of-age tale. And, if I would have seen this at a younger age, I think it would have really resonated very heavily with me as well. A lot of fun. We loved our boy Knox Overstreet. I think he was maybe just about all of our 6 men. He kicked ass.
Austin, this movie, when you were in sophomore year, I was in junior year of high school, man. That'd have been an event, wouldn't it have?
It was. I mean, that's what I mean, man. This is right in the, the catcher of the rye kind of, they're on the same frequency, right? It's kind of that whole story, the whole phonies, and the whole poet element of it is really good. And man, it always sucks when you start reading these reviews because people are so shitty about stuff too. Like the way they talk about, like, oh, they'd be talking about these poets, not the old poets, if they were really poet lovers. It's like, God damn it, shut the hell up. It's like the people with F1 who, like, the really big F1 fans that gave F1 an issue or had an issue with F1 just because of, they're so tapped in that it's hard for them to, like, just enjoy it for the movie. It's like, come on, dude. Like, what do you expect? And you can't only do deep tracks. That's bullshit. Like, it's not gonna do anything for anyone. Anyways, Dead Poet Society rocks. This is my favorite Robin Williams movie, and that's saying a lot too, because Good Will Hunting does exist as well. But absolutely love this one. Just sneaks into the 80s, 1989. So I had a little bit of, like, when I brought that question up to you guys, it's like, do we need to do movies that are set in the 80s? That would have been a little too much, but this one, it doesn't really feel like an 80s movie in a lot of ways. It's not your stereotypical 80s movie, but it is an 80s movie. By fact, it is 1989.
Well,
so
I think it has that tail end feel of it. And I mean, I really enjoyed it too. Like you said, Oz, that was a great episode. That was actually one where we were all sitting in the same room.
Yeah, it was. Probably the last one we've done in the same room.
It might have been. It really might have been. I thought it was a great episode. I thought the movie, the message,
even though our
some
audio
of the scenes,
fucked to hell or something.
Yeah, well,
no, it was awful.
Some of the scenes in that movie too were just so impactful and really, really stick with you. So
we like so many of the guys, and that's why. Like this is a very hearty film. Absolutely love it.
Very good pick.
Feel good about it being my 3 for sure.
There you go.
Back to Michael.
Mikey picks.
All right, guys. My number 2. Again, guys, let me say this. That was this movie that I'm getting ready to say. Was it one of the best movies? No, but it meant the world to me. I love this movie. It was one whenever I got down on myself.
Here come the qualifiers.
I needed a pick-me-up. I needed a pick-me-up. I needed something to get me off my ass and get me going again. This one
Baby Billy
gave me a little gas, got me going.
Got him gas.
Gas to get me going. Guys, it's called Vision Quest.
Woo!
It's from 1986. Yeah. It's got our boy Matthew Modine, Linda Florentino.
Papa.
It's got, let me say this, guys. I know Madonna doesn't look, her best right now, but if you want to see a really cute Madonna, she actually sings on stage at a bar in this movie, and man, she is a cutie, and she sings my favorite Madonna song, "I'm Crazy About You." This is a movie about wrestling in Iowa, and he goes up against Shoot, and he's like this animal, kind of guy,
very much like Karate Kid, right?
You've seen Vision Quest, Austin?
Oh yeah, my dad.
This movie, Austin, this thing would pump me up if I got down on myself, if I wanted to get myself in shape. I'd watch this movie, and I would. And by the way, Ronnie Cox is the dad. He's fantastic in this. He plays his role just perfect. Enough where you're going, God, what a jerk. But he loved his boy.
Is Matt Dillon in this movie too?
No, but he looks like it.
No, Griffin. Who's the other guy in this movie? It was Jake. And I know for those my age watching this, you'll know this. It was Jake from 16 Candles. Jake was a heartthrob back in that time. And he plays, he's not, because he was the good looking guy, of course, but he's got his hair back. He plays, he plays a Native American in it. And he's so cool. And he says, guy? Yes, he says to Matthew Modine, you're on a vision quest. And you've got to continue on with your vision quest. Guys, highly recommend this one if you haven't seen it. If this doesn't pump you up to get you to whatever you want to do in your life, whether it be to get in shape, go out and make $1 million, whatever it may be. This is the one for you.
Loud and swing.
But again, this is my third one from 1986.
1985.
I'm pumped up thinking about it.
Yeah, I was about to say. That one has changed, by the way, that song I was singing at
Griffin,
the beginning.
and it also had John Waite change, and that's where he climbs those pegs going up. And
it's an awesome movie. This is actually one I watched with my dad countless times growing up. I love this movie.
It was a motivator to you. That's what I always would try to do.
It's an awesome movie. Vision Quest. That's the one, there'd just come a time where my dad would be like, Vision Quest. We need to get into Vision Quest.
We're in the dumps right now, man.
We're doing it. Vision Quest. Oh, it's a big deal.
Need a little pick me up. Man, all these 80s movies too, they just find these female leads in it too that just are drop dead gorgeous.
Yeah, well, this Linda Florentino,
you see them in Nothing Ever Again. Like what else?
Linda Florentino is just dynamite.
Men in Black.
She was just dynamite.
The Last Seduction. So maybe I should know. After Hours. That's a big one that I saw.
She was in a lot of movies, Austin. She's got a way she can comb her hair a certain way, and she changes her look. She was woo. She was a looker. Bing, pow.
Knock my damn headset out. I can't hear you guys.
Oh, look at that idiot. What an idiot, Dad. Look what he did.
Oh, jeez. I'm glad he did it.
I swinged a little too hard.
You swing a little too hard. It can happen.
We got Griff
again.
Oh,
man.
Oh, it's Mike.
There
Number
we go.
2, Griff.
Boys, I'm honored to do this, okay? Back to the Future, baby. Woo! Michael J. Fox. We got Doc Brown. Oh, my gosh. 1985, man. And this is the same exact way with The Karate Kid. It's like, man, growing up, this was just the movie to see. I remember going out and seeing this on the riverfront, actually, with Zach. I already mentioned him and his mom. We had a great time doing that, but everyone loves this movie. You got Huey Lewis and the News.
That's the power of love.
Amazing movie.
They're actually in it, too.
We have Dad, give me the George McFly dance. We got Marty McFly, of course, the real Marty McFly. Yeah, and he's like got his mouth open. He looks all silly.
And I'm telling you, my brother to this day can do that dance. And if he's out somewhere, he'll do the dance and embarrass you to death. It is great.
You are my destiny.
Oh, Crispin Glover, that's it. And you got
weird motherfucker.
What's the damn bully's name? What's that?
It's Biff.
Name? Biff. That's it.
Biff Tanner.
They have that scene where
Tannen.
old George McFly.
I'm sorry.
George McFly. They show his hand and he's just ready to do it, and he pops him, man, knocks his ass out. Yeah, gets the bride out of it, and I mean doing the whole I can't even think right now, but Johnny B. Good. Johnny B. Good electric guitar.
Marvin!
Oh, my gosh.
It's your cousin.
It's such a great story. Yeah. Anytime you have it where you can go back in time and you can see he was able to see his grandparents. It was wonderful. Just wonderful movie.
What am I doing?
Yeah. So it's really hard to beat that. And I mean, another funny thing kind of brought skateboarding to the mainstream, as I understand it, because Marty McFly, Michael J. Fox, was skateboarding. But I mean, just iconic, hard to beat. So many awesome scenes. The DeLorean,
it put the DeLorean on the map.
Back to the Future, man. What an amazing movie.
God, what an idiot.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, he's like, you made a time machine out of a DeLorean? You telling me this baby's nuclear?
How many miles an hour did they have to go?
88. Come
88.
On. What's the date they went back on? I can't remember that one.
It was 1950 something.
I think it was 1956. They went back 30 years. Or 1955 or whatever.
1955.
Yeah, 1955.
Yeah. Man, Back to the Future freaking rocks.
Great movie.
Yeah, we'll probably see that one again here.
I was wondering. I was like, I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
What you got for number 2, Ost?
Number 2, and this one pains me deeply to put it at number 2, to be honest.
Oh.
Pains me deeply, but it is deserving of all the flowers. And that is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Very
Of course, another one here that we've done a full-length episode on, so go check that one out. We'll have it linked in the description for you. This movie, once again, we got John Hughes, we got John Candy, and that dynamic duo is tough to beat. We saw it on Great Outdoors. We saw it on this. You got Uncle Buck as well, right? Was John Hughes Uncle Buck? I think it was. Might be speaking out of my
Yes.
head. But Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yes.
We watch this one every Thanksgiving time. It is the definitive Thanksgiving movie, and not just because there's not many Thanksgiving movies, if any. This movie is just phenomenal. I mean, hell, they market it as a Christmas movie, which is kind of silly to me, in like the newer pictures, or I guess the newer like posters of it. But man, it goes toe-to-toe with any Christmas movie you might love. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Hilarious. Of course, you can't fail to mention our boy Steve Martin.
Oh my gosh.
Top-notch. Cameos galore in this one as well. The story, I think I laugh more and more each year, to be honest. You always pick up something new.
It's always relevant. It
Could
never
be
feels
you're drinking a little bit more each year, Austin.
Yeah, maybe I'm like old Vito Corleone.
Yeah. Hey, maybe you like your wine a lot more now.
Well, and of course, we have a phenomenal episode on Planes and Trains.
It's so much fun.
With Uncle Bruce. We had an awesome time. But yeah,
we
what
did
a
Scrooge with
fantastic
him,
movie.
not Planes, Trains, I don't think.
Did we didn't do Planes and Trains
it
with
was
him?
Scrooge with him. Just
My
Scrooge.
bad. We did Planes and Trains just ourselves. Okay. Well, anyways, it was still an awesome episode. You should watch them both, to be honest. But
I don't even know if we had our format in place then yet either, did we? I think we probably did.
What do you mean?
Just our sad sack 6-man and favorite character.
Oh, we definitely did.
I'd say we did. Who was our sad
definitely
sack? I'm
did.
trying to think who it would have been. I mean,
Sad
Neil's
sack.
a pretty big. I mean, both Neil and Dell are sad
Yeah,
sacks.
Dale's a sad sack for sure. Yeah, well, yeah, that's a good question. Who knows, man? We probably picked something dumb like, damn, what was that one goofball who works at the he's Dale Griffith.
No,
you know?
he's not a sack. He's the
What
happiest.
the hell,
fellow
Dale?
on
No, his son. What's his son's name? You know what I'm talking about.
Sharkernfeld? Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
What is his goddamn name? It's Gus, the guy.
Yeah, Gus. Yeah, Gus
is the owner. Fucking dude.
Yeah. That's good.
I can't even see the actor for it right now.
That's a great movie. The real sad sack of that movie is probably the asshole who owns the motel where they back into it and then just hit and run.
Yeah,
think about that.
They didn't have any insurance, that's for sure.
No, what an awesome one. So good pick, Oss.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Tough to pick it at 2, but glad it's on here.
Absolutely.
Back to Mike. Is this Mike's number 1?
Number 1 movie of the year.
Numero.
What's he got? What could he possibly have?
Guys, first of all, this is probably one you all have never heard of. But this one had an incredible score that you probably don't even know that it came from this movie. But if you've ever heard dun 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 da 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 da.
Yeah, like at every sports game ever now.
Okay. Excellent.
What is
that
he
is
gonna
the movie
pick?
Excalibur, guys. It is the absolute
Excalibur.
Positively the best King Arthur movie, hands down. Great movie. 1981. Nigel Terry, Helen Mirren, Liam Neeson is in this. Guys, and the
Patrick
fella,
Stewart.
the guy that plays Merlin.
Merlin.
Oh, he is so, I mean, you're just,
Mike's bringing out wizards.
he is so, it's mesmerizing. The things he says, here I was 16 years old watching this, and it was so good, guys. Helen Mirren, for those of you that don't know, Helen Mirren was just, a sex. I mean, she was just like it.
Smoking.
She was the it girl.
Of course we know her. National treasure.
I know, but you don't know her back then when she was 26 years old. She was just a knockout.
Well, she looks
she
good
plays
at 70.
Morgana. She plays Morgana in this. Nigel Terry, he plays oh gosh, I've got King Arthur. Yes, thank you. And then Liam Neeson, he plays, one of King Arthur's, of his court. It's so good. Lancelot, this cat, it's such a good story. I think it was only $11 million, this movie, when it came out. Again, the score won for everything, I'm sure, back in 81. It was just off the charts. Every kid wanted to see this back in 81. So my favorite, it had to go down as number one, guys.
Wow. I've never seen it. There's two.
I remember you talking about it all the time. He talked about it all the time. I don't think I ever watched this movie. You always talked about it.
It's long. It's a long movie.
You sure you weren't a Dungeons and Dragons guy?
I'll tell you what, I probably should have been with this going on. I'm telling you, Austin, please take the time and watch this one.
I thought you might have gone. I thought you might have gone Clash of the Titans. I feel like it's probably in a similar vein.
Griffin,
also 1981.
Yes. Titan against the Titan. There's so many, but guys, we could only pick 5. But Excalibur, as soon as I was going through my list, I saw that and I got so excited.
Nice.
It was just, it's the best King Arthur movie ever made.
I didn't hate the newest, or not the newest, but one that was made probably in the early 2000s, but I don't think that one's very well reviewed. I saw that years and years ago.
Austin, this one, you feel like when they're doing the fighting scenes, they get right down in there and you feel like you're on the field of battle with these men. And you can feel, when they hit the armor, you just feel it, dude. It's
this guy.
And then when he goes and gets Excalibur,
Keira Knightley's in this one. I did like this one, but look how terrible it is. 30% on Rotten Tomatoes. So maybe if I saw it again, but man, I always kind of enjoyed it. I think we had this one on DVD at the house. That might have been what it was.
That's good.
And they come back. Lancelot comes back as like a horse reincarnated or something.
Oh, so God.
Does that happen in the Excalibur one too? Is that just part of the story? No. Okay.
No.
All right.
No.
Well,
Griffin, who's your number one? Beat that.
This is one, again, grew up with it. It left a lasting impact on me, no doubt about it. This one is Gremlins.
Woo!
1984. We got Gizmo, of course, my first dog ever, the nicest pug you'd ever meet, Gizmo. And he actually, it's been 10 years since he passed away. Was it this month?
Yeah.
10 years ago. So shout out to Gizmo, my dog. I love you. And man, this movie, I love it too. I remember one of the big things, aside from just getting to see those little gremlins, and of course you have the rules. You can't beat them after midnight. You can't get them wet. Mm-hmm. And actually, what was the third one? You can't expose them to lights. They don't like lights. You can't do any of that stuff with these.
And all those rules are broken.
Be very careful. When all those rules are broken,
God,
you get
what's
some
this guy
crazy
in? What's this guy in?
MFs.
God damn it! What the hell else is he in?
He's been in everything.
He's such a goofball in the movie. He's got all his inventions. And another funny thing from this one, it's a Christmas movie. Also, I remember Dad, the song Christmas, the snow's falling down. I don't know who the chick is.
Griffin, I think there was somebody named Phoebe Cates in this movie.
You should be here with me. I will say, I didn't realize that was Phoebe Cates' dad. I watched it a few months ago with Amy for Christmas, and I saw her, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. So, yeah, this movie still rocks. It's really well done. It has staying power. Yeah. You'll never, ever forget some of those scenes, like when the gremlins multiply, when they're going crazy. Yeah,
he's laying on the ground.
I mean, they just are insane.
The Mogwai.
Gizmo is the cutest little guy. The Mogwai. Yeah, I mean, no.
This is one that, you mentioned the other, what was it? The Great Outdoors was one that I connected with you. Gremlins, for sure. You had this on VHS. I remember that.
Oh, yeah.
That white cover right there.
Yeah, you'll never forget it.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
The mom in this is actually the mom in Stand By Me as well. An honorable mention of
that's
mine.
An amazing movie.
Yeah. Which also is celebrating its 40th year anniversary.
Wow.
Crazy.
Well, Hey, 1986, Dad, your favorite year.
Yes.
But also, just as a lasting bit, again, I grew up with this movie, like we're saying. It was one that left a huge impression on me. And I think it's got some real sweet undertones too, but it's fun and it's not all silliness. There's some good stuff to it. So Gremlins, that's my number one pick.
Wow, well done. But Planes, Trains, and Automobiles on neither of y'all's list. That's interesting.
I'll be honest, guys. Here's the truth. I think it's a little bit more fun for us to not all have the same picks. Truthfully, truth be told, and you guys can crack me, I had the Goonies. I had the Goonies as my number one pick because the Goonies is amazing.
Well, we could double up. It would just come in different order.
I thought it was kind of silly to do it like that. I think we just need to represent all of these movies. I mean, and the thing is, they're interchangeable. It's like we love these movies. These are amazing ones. So, and I think maybe it was meant to be this way. So
that's all good. That's all good. I will repeat with my number one pick. It's been said, and here it goes again. Back to the Future.
We're gonna go back in time.
It is the 80s for me. I absolutely love the whole trilogy as well. People might get down on the third one, but us West lovers, it's kind of nice that they go out west, man. I kind of enjoy that one. It's got some appeal to it as well, and it has, what's her name? I can't think of her name. Who's Doc Brown's love interest, but that's 1990. But Mary Steenburgen. Jeez, fuck, I don't know if I've actually looked at her real name ever. That's crazy. But that Back to the Future 2 is also just iconic.
That one's fine
because you actually
is like the man, and he's got all the books and everything. He's predicting the future.
Yeah, because you go to the future, you get those 6 shoes that he gets to put on, you get the hoverboard scene. So there's a lot of really great stuff from the second one, part 2 as well. But the first one is the one that I'm going to pick as my number one. Just top notch. When I think of 80s movies, this is the one. I loved Marty McFly. I remember wanting to dress with him, like the whitewashed blue jeans, and they were kind of tight back in the day too. I love that puffer vest look as well. Doc Brown is such a great sidekick, as much as it is questionable that he's friends with a 16-year-old kid, as an old man like that. But just an awesome one. Once again, some good-looking ladies alongside Michael J. Fox. You got Claudia Wells in this one. I hate that it's recasted. That's my one blemish.
Yeah,
on
that
the whole,
sucks.
Yeah, that was a shame.
Always.
I remember being a little kid, and they try to play it off because the first one ends with them getting in the car. We got to go back to the future. And you're like, no, but then the second one opens up. It's like it's a different chick. Yeah. What the hell?
Yeah, that always does bother me a bit. But those characters are iconic, and I love how you follow them throughout time in 3 different ways. The Tannins, the McFlys, all of that's great stuff. And he's Clint Eastwood in the last one, which is really good. So I love that whole trilogy, and Back to the Future is, I would say, firmly my number one. If I had to, it's above Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, which is an incredibly sentimental movie and just a great movie outside of a holiday time movie. So that's why it's on my list. But Back to the Future is the one. You guys got any honorable mentions you want to throw out there? I might just rattle.
I got all kinds of them. What about you, Dad?
Just rattle them.
I'm just going to blast through these guys. These were so much fun for me. Again, these are movies I think you guys should think about. On Golden Pond was just, it's one of my favorite. I almost named my boat, Thayer. I just, because of this movie, I loved it. How about Stripes speaking of John Candy, Bill Murray, Harold Ramis. I mean, it was filmed in Louisville, which, means a lot to me.
I don't know if I knew that.
Willow. I love Willow. I love Willow. Guys, we didn't talk about Raiders of the Lost Ark was 1981. I mean, anything with an adventure, I want to see it.
The Dark Crystal.
Yes. Rock Me Amadeus. I mean, Amadeus, 1984, Tom Hooch. Yeah. I mean, it's oh my gosh, guys. It's so weird. It won all sorts. I think it won an Academy Award. It was just so. odd.
Also, Top Gun. I can't believe no one said Top
Guys,
Gun.
Top Gun, Scarface, that was 1983. And then one of my dearest favorite movies, because I love music, is called Crossroads. No, that is not Britney Spears' movie. This is the one with Ralph Macchio and Joe. I can't think of his name. That's a shame. But he played Blind Dog Fulton in it. Smokehouse Brown, the one and only Willie Brown. And I mean, it had Stevie Vai. I think, Griffin, correct me, was it Stevie Ray Vaughan played as well?
Stevie Ray Vaughan had passed away by that point.
Okay, well then it wasn't Stevie Ray. There's someone else that plays the guitar other than Stevie Vai, and it's electric. Just the devil scene when he goes to the crossroads. If you haven't seen that one, might be a little silly. Now again, it was 1986, but man, it's fire. The music. Hey, those are mine, guys.
Amazing. I was wrong. Stevie Ray Vaughan was still alive, so possibly, but I don't think
I think
so.
It was Stevie Ray Vaughan, Griffin.
Some of mine, Conan the Barbarian with Schwarzenegger. Yes. Awesome movie. Purple Rain with Prince, goes with the album. Awesome movie. You could call it silly, but it made a big impression on me growing up. They have that big concert at the end. I thought it was super cool. All kinds of fun. The Time, yeah. What's the time? Cacao. What do they do?
Morris Day.
Yeah, there you go.
Morris Day.
We got Real Genius. That was an amazing one.
Oh, gosh, Real Genius.
Real Genius. Stand By Me. You got to say Stand By Me. I mean.
Can't Buy Me Love. That's your mom's favorite.
Patrick Dempsey, we mentioned him to start this episode.
That's my wife's favorite movie.
I like that one too.
Yeah. Tons of great ones. Fast Times. No one said Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
I had it on my list.
No one said. The thing was, I don't think I've ever even watched it because it was pretty inappropriate. So even my dad was like, we never sat down and watched that one together, I don't think. I saw bits and pieces, but that's...
Did you see the bits and pieces?
Oh, I saw the bits and the pieces. I can promise you that. But,
all right.
I mean, that one's got to be on there, man. I see we got the Breakfast Club down there, E.T., all of it. But you go on, Os.
Yeah,
my two that were very close to cracking the list. Actually, Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. Top notch. Yeah, the I am your father. So many iconic scenes in that one. That's my favorite probably Star Wars movie is The Empire Strikes Back. I guess Episode 5 is what it technically would be. Stand By Me. Those were the two that were really fighting for a spot on the list.
Yeah.
Other ones to mention, National Lampoon's Vacation, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Already talked about Back to the Future Part 2, Breakfast Club, Fast Times. How about Rain Man?
Rain Man, great movie. That one got close to my list. Rain Man did.
How about Weird Science?
Weird Science.
How about The Lost Boys? How about
I thought about The Lost Boys.
Revenge of the Nerds, a couple other...
What was that one movie Caddyshack is 1980. Yeah. What was the movie, Dad? It's like Dreamscape or something?
Dreamscape.
Yeah, that one.
With Dennis Quaid.
That one rocks.
Yeah.
Man, I think some people are going to get up in arms about the Blues Brothers. That's 1980.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters. Red Dawn was 1984.
Red Dawn. You had
Officer and a Gentleman.
This is Spinal Tap, if you're getting into that. Sure. Night of the Living Dead, I think, or Evil Dead, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, there's some that I should have seen that I have not.
Again, guys, we're talking 10 whole years. I mean, there's so many good movies,
Like Raging Bull, that's one I need
Roadhouse.
to see.
Yeah, that was an Academy Award winner, just like Excalibur.
Exactly. Platoon's in the mix there. But yeah, I think that's about it, fellas.
Oh yeah,
but a good one, a fun one. I hope you guys enjoy.
Hey, last thing I'll say. You see Dirty Dancing and Footloose. Were those movies that either of you guys watched? I've actually never even seen Footloose myself.
Griffin, I've seen every movie that we've talked about that I've seen, except for Spinal Tap. I never saw that.
Wow.
I've seen Dirty Dancing, and I've seen bits of the old Footloose for sure, but Dirty Dancing's a really good one too. Patrick, if
you've not seen
my girl.
Footloose and you haven't seen Kevin Bacon, you have no idea that guy can throw down.
The Outsiders too.
Outsiders.
No one said The Outsiders. What another Another great one.
Yeah, it was number 7 on my list.
Wow. Yeah, like you said, Austin, this could just go on and on and on. It's
there's
just so
plenty.
many great movies.
There's plenty. Hell, I need to watch E.T. again, man. I haven't seen that since I probably the last time I've seen E.T. was probably on VHS. I swear to God.
Oh gosh.
I had it on VHS,
Been a long
and
time for
I don't
me,
know if
too.
I've seen it since then.
Well, speaking of movies, what's up next, guys?
Yeah, it's Griff's pick.
Yes. And I'll tell you what, I got a little inspired, people. I got inspired. I was in Vegas for about a month. I said, why not do 2010's The Hangover? You got to do it. Bradley Cooper. We got Galifianakis. I mean, it's hard hitting, baby.
Time in a
We got
bottle.
Riley from National Treasure. I mean, it is
Riley Poole.
Riley Poole. There you go.
The wrong
that's
Doug.
what we're doing.
Our Doug is a white.
Yeah, and Stu, baby.
Yeah,
Stu. So that's what we're doing, The Hangover.
it's gonna be a lot of fun.
It's gonna be so much fun.
We'll end the month the way we started it with some more debauchery, right?
Oh yeah, we're gonna rock it out.
All right, fellas.
This was fun, boys. I love this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Say your goodbyes, and we'll get on out.
Do it, Pops.
Guys, next week I will be remote, so looking forward to doing that with you guys. It should be a little bit warmer where I'm going, so I cannot wait to do that. And guys, Austin, this one was so much fun. I have been working on this for a couple of weeks now, gathering this information, and I challenge you guys to watch a couple of these that you go, oh, what is this old man talking
I
about?
added a bunch to my watch list that I need.
Yeah, you know what? And that's what I'm most proud of you guys. You guys will try movies. You will watch them. I want to see that one that you spoke about at the beginning. I want to see that one with Ryan Gosling. I want to see that. It's so weird. I bet it's cool. So I definitely want to see that.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yes, sir.
There you go. Purple Podcast, you know me. This was an awesome idea. I'm really liking this. 80s movies, we'll have to get more of these top 5 lists. I know Austin's cooking on that. We just been cooking in general. I mean, watch it happen, guys. It's happening right before your eyes. Every single week, we are doing more things. We're getting into just different avenues. We're having so much fun doing this, and it's just going to keep rolling downhill, baby. This snowball keeps getting bigger. You already know, and, that's all there is to it. Love doing this, boys. Love y'all having fun, and appreciate y'all making the time for it.
Well done, G. Well, guys, back home, if you've listened all the way through, as always, thank you very much. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Give us a like, thumbs up if you enjoyed, and let us know down below what we missed. Of course, I'm sure there's plenty that you had on your list that we didn't have on ours, so we'd love to see what your top 5 is. But other than that, keep living well, keep doing your best. Sending love out your way as always. We'll be talking to you soon. And bye-bye.